I guess the thought of being alone can be a bit of a scary thing. But the thing is, I really dig my alone time. I love my friends, love my family, I love my guy, but it's very important to have time to yourself, where you can just check out Lucy in the background. Hey, Lucy, what's up? Huh? Uh, anyways, um, I just find that sometimes it's nice to have just I don't know, the appreciation to be alone, like just to enjoy it, your time to yourself, and it just makes you even more awesome around other people, I find. That's just my personal opinion. I find sometimes people are with people for the wrong reasons, just so they won't, they don't have to be alone. But best to, if you're in that situation where you feel more alone when you're with that person as opposed to when you're physically alone, well, then maybe it's best to boogie onwards, or try to work the situation out, the relationship, if it can be worked out. But in most cases, that should give you an indication that maybe it's not a good thing. But I am not an expert. I'm just speaking from things from my past where I felt more alone in the relationship than I did when I was actually alone. So I just learned from that, learned to figure out who I was as a person and really like who I was, and then eventually love who I was. And that's in a very healthy way, not like, yeah, that's right, I'm awesome. It's more like you have a level of respect for yourself. Yeah, Daisy, that's right. She knows all about that. She loves herself. Um, they're gonna get into a brawl again. Turn nuts. But speaking of love and kumbaya and all that good stuff, oh yeah, they're gonna Um, but anyway, we'll see how far we can go. So once again, important to have that self-love so you can better love one another. So when people ask me about different ways to go about getting a person into their lives, whether it be I don't know, a person they're longing for or something, just work on yourselves first, and it'll eventually fall into place if it's meant to be put to the universe. And that's the best way to go about it. But in the meantime, just make sure you take care of yourself. Just like really just be good to yourself. Speaking to this awesome gal earlier, and she was saying we had, a nice conversation, and I just explained to her about how we would tell a best friend some really great advice, but we don't usually do that to ourselves. So I think it's best to talk to ourselves as if we're our own best friend. So when you have a situation, just kind of say, "What would I tell my best friend?" And usually kind of works itself out, puts things into perspective in a better way. So, anyways, just think about that, and have a wonderful weekend. All right, cheers.